Alright, so how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Energon, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 40th anniversary Voltron Classics by Playmates. Now, this is the entire box set of Voltron and all of the lions. You can get these separately if you wanted to. Get this off of Big Bad Toy Store. This is the actual big pack. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging for all of these guys. That way you guys get an idea of how that came packaged. Alright, so first and foremost, here is the box. It's a pretty big box, so I'm having to go handheld for this. You get Voltron Legendary Series 16-incher. This is the top of the box. This is the side. Going on over to the back, we get this nice shot of Voltron and all of the lions right there. Definitely a huge box. Going on over to the other side. And let's go ahead and lay it down. And it does have some Velcro to open it up. And here we go. We got the red lion. We got the blue lion. Got the classic black lion and the green lion. Comes with all the accessories. And we got the yellow lion. And here it is underneath the cover. Pretty cool. This thing is amazing. This thing is pretty darn cool. It has all the accessories. You get Voltron shield. Where's the sword at? You get the sword is in there. So yeah, this is everything that comes in this huge 40th anniversary Voltron package. Alright, so taking a look at the individuals themselves, we're going to start off with the black lion. So if you're to buy this separately, he does not come with any accessories. It's only just going to be the black lion itself. And of course, it does have all the audio for the gimmicks.
Activate laser blade. We will defend this planet.
So there are like, I don't know, 50 or 60 different sayings on here with that audio. We're not going to go through them all because I'm pretty sure you already know. And of course, when you attach each of the lions, they're going to have their own audio as well. But taking a look at the paint and the details. So a little bit of a sloppy paint job on here, a little bit thin in that area, but really nice golden eyes. You get some red up top, some white for the snout, and things like that. Going on over to the side. The arms are some beefy arms. Now, all of this is going to be black plastic, not painted. And the gray is going to be a light gray plastic, not painted. You do get some silver over here for the torso, because this does form the torso of Voltron, which I don't know how I'm going to film this. This guy is huge. Stands 16 inches tall put together. But going on over to the black lion. Actually, looks pretty cool. He's a hefty guy. Of course, this has to be the main form of Voltron. And then you get an articulated tail. To go up and down, there is the cat booty right there. And again, the back legs all out of a gray plastic. You get some gold plastic right here on the sides. And like I said, not really good in the paint department. But again, this whole set cost about $109. So if you're to buy these separately at Target, this one was what, 30, and then all the other lines would be 20. So yeah, it's definitely not the best when it comes down to the paint quality, but for the price, I think it's pretty good since this guy is pretty huge. Taking a look at the bottom right here.
Your evil forces will never defeat us.
Okay, there is an on and off button on the back right here. So let's go ahead and turn that off. And taking a look at the bottom right here, you get Voltron's nice little chest with the crown and the cross. Looks really, really good. Nice star for the belt buckle. And again, for that silver paint, there are a lot of blemishes on here. But like I said, I'm letting that pass just because of the price points of it. It does have an articulated mouth. And let's go ahead and go on over to articulation. So the arms can go forward and back. And the forearms can go up and down. The hands, soft ratchets. Top ratchet for the hands. And then for the back legs, they're going to go in and out. They can go out that far because these are going to be the legs of Voltron. And then, of course, a thigh rotation. You get a lower ratchet and then a lower ratchet and then the actual feet. And again, all of these are going to be the limbs of Voltron. So there you go for that. And the tail can go up and down. The wings can splay in and out if you want to do that. And of course, for the head, the horns do come out for Voltron. If you want to do that, the head can turn, can look up and down. So that's quite nice. Articulation is actually pretty there. Not exactly the most posable figures in the world, but it'll get the job done. And yeah, that is the Black Lion, which is going to be the classic Black Lion. Keith is the leader of the Voltron Lion Force and pilot of the Black Lion. He is an expert pilot who develops the battle strategies for Voltron Force. So this is definitely the main Black Lion. That movie they're doing, going to be probably played by Henry Cavill. Cannot wait for that. So let's go ahead and go on over to the Green Lion, which is going to be the classic Green Lion. Be Pidge is the young genius of the Voltron Lion Force and pilot of the Green Lion, the left arm of Voltron. So there you go for that. Nice little information of the Green Lion. And this one does come with accessories. And we're going to go ahead and take that out. So you do get its little blade right here, which goes in the mouth. There is a slot on the inside of the mouth that this tab is going to tab into. And it also does come with weapons that can fire. So if you wanted to fire these weapons, they do have a button up top. And they are spring loaded, so that's pretty darn cool. And these can come on and off. You can attach them to the side. And they do come with them, and I just shot it off. And it does come with a little spear or whatever, a little wheel over here. And again, checking out the paint job on this. Pretty good for the most part. A little thin on the white. Some nice yellow eyes right there. The head pretty much just turns. Taking a look at the legs. Again, all just silver plastic. And taking a look at the torso. The tail does come out. Now this tail does go in and out, and it is made out of a softer plastic, so it does not fold out of the way. Taking a look at the cat booty. Tail is up, cat booty. And taking a look at the sides, you get a little bit of detail on the insides right here. So that is quite nice. And the weapon, pretty much just a normal weapon. Can shoot. Let's see if I can find the actual. There you go. And it can shoot its weapon, so that's really, really nice. A little bit of green paint on here, but all mainly just gray plastic. And again, over here, just a little bit of green plate, just a little bit of green paint, and just all green plastic. Articulation, like I said, the head can just turn. These are going to be the arms of Voltron. Legs forward and back. And the feet can go up and down. Again, back legs forward and back. Up and down. No in and out movement, and you do get this rotation because this is going to be the arm, and you also get a rotation as well. And the tail, like I said, can go in and out. Up next is going to be the Yellow Lion. Let's put all this crap aside. This thing is huge. Classic Yellow Lion. Hunk is the brawny yet soft-hearted mechanic of the Voltron Lion Force. He pilots the Yellow Lion that forms Voltron's left leg. So this is the classic Yellow Lion, and it's going to be the left leg. And again, going on over to the blade, sloppy paint job, as you can see right there. A lot of chipping right there, and not a lot of paint around the tab. And it is done out of clear or out of gray plastic. Again, that's my only gripe about these is going to be the paint job. You do get more missiles, and this is a double missile which fires, which is pretty cool. Yellow plastic on gray plastic, and you get a little shield over here for the back. And going on over to detail, mouth does open, it's on a spring, rah rah rah, and the head can go up and down. You get this ratchet because this is going to be Voltron's foot, and you do get a little bit of side to side movement for that head. The legs can go forward and backwards. Again, front legs, lower legs. You get some nice detailing up top. Some red for the fins and some silver up here. A little blaster up top which folds down and goes up. Some nice black and red right here for that part. Cat booty. Again, there's going to be a port for Voltron's leg. And some nice detail down in here as well. And this is how it looks at the bottom. And yeah, pretty good for the most part. Another look at the head. Some nice blue eyes. And yeah, looking pretty good for the most part. And that is the yellow lion. Going on over to the blue lion. So this is Her Royal Highness Princess Allura of planet Eris. Became pilot of the blue lion and right leg of Voltron. So this one, different type of lion. Actually like these, the little ears that it's got up top. That's pretty cool. You get its blade, which goes in and out of the mouth. Take a look at that. Again, clear, again, gray plastic with a little bit of blue on it. Not much to look at there. Taking a look at the actual lion head. You get some nice blue paint, a little bit of a white smudge right there. Somebody cannot paint. I swear, these people. Some yellow on the sides, some red over here. Silver paint on the ears, so that's quite nice. Looks really good. Mouth can open up and down. You get some white on the snout. Going on over to the side, you get some more missiles. So that is pretty cool. You can push the button over here on the side, and that will fire some blue on gray plastic. Taking a look at the tail. Now this tail does go up and down. A bit loose. Taking a look at the top. Some silver paint up there. Some red paint over here. Yellow plastic. And then you also get this little blaster over here, which goes on the hind legs. How it looks at the bottom. And this is, again, forms Voltron's other leg. So this does have a ratchet. And the leg does go up, the head does go up and down with very little movement. Again, same articulation on the actual legs, all ratcheted for the most part. Soft ratchet on the actual feet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation on that one. Tail, it's a little floppy and a little loose. Yeah, but yeah, there you go for the actual blue lion. And last but not least, the red lion. Here we go for the red lion. Classic red lion. Lance is a hot-headed ace flyer of the Voltron Lion Force. He pilots the red lion and is second in command of Voltron. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be a long review. Here we got his blade in his mouth. Get it out. Come on, let go. And here we got his blade. Some red paint on gray plastic. A little bit of yellow on there. So actually looks okay for the most part. And that is his blade. Taking a look at the head sculpt. Some nice yellow eyes. Some white for the snout. And this one actually does look pretty good. Some white for the ears. So that's looking nice. A little bit of silver around the neck. And you do get another blaster with some shooty thingies. Can shoot that out. Again, gray plastic, a little bit of red paint on there. This one's a little loose on mine, but... And then you also get this other little blaster that goes on the back hind legs. You get a little bit of red paint on there as well. A little bit of molded detail. And again, this is going to be the other arm of Voltron. You get this movement right here. You get a rotation. You get a rotation at the head itself. Can go all the way around. Because it's his hand, of course. Spring-loaded mouth. Legs forward and back. Feet up and down, etc. You all know the drill. Pretty simple when it comes down to articulation for this guy. He can curl around. If you want to have him curl around and take a little nap, you can do that. Tail comes in and out. You can see for that how he looks at the bottom, how he looks up top. A little bit of yellow up here, a little bit of blue. Yeah, pretty good. So let's go and combine him finally and go on over everything. First and foremost, we're going to bump the camera and go into Voltron's sword. So this is, again, gray plastic. No silver painting. Would have liked to seen silver paint on this. But it is what it is. Gray plastic. You get a tab to put into the mouth of one of the lions. It's a nice molded detail, though. for the most part. Taking a look at all of that. And you also get Voltron's Star Shield. A little bit of gold paint on the inside with some black. Again, gray plastic. And it does have a little handle to go into one of the hands as well. Yeah, for the most part, actually looks pretty good. So let's take all of this shit and throw it aside. And let's take all of this stuff off and form Voltron. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the main black lion. We're going to open up these panels down here. We're going to fold in the feet and tuck them in there and close that and rotate this all the way around. Just like that. Do the same thing over here. Now this is all pretty simple. Way simpler than doing an actual transformer. It's just this thing is huge, so it's kind of awkward to film him. Rotate that around. Bring the head down. And there we got Voltron's head. A little bit of a blue paint in there with some gold and some black. Actually, it looks pretty decent. Fold out the horns. Fold out the horns. And there you go for that. Now we're going to bring up the wings. Unfold them. And they will notch right into the back, just like so. And then the legs, just bring them down and straighten out his little feet. Tuck the tail in the back. And there you go, main Voltron. To one of his arms. So all of this, again, pretty simple. Just tuck everything in. And tuck everything in. Pretty darn simple for transformation. Flip the tail in. Now it doesn't go in all the way, which is kind of weird. It's sort of going to just hang out a little bit. But try to get it done as best as you can. There you go. For the actual leg. And this is going to be Voltron's right arm. Or Voltron's left arm. Voltron's left arm. There you go. You get a tab over here. So let's go ahead and set that aside. That is ready for installation. Take off all of this crap. And there you go for that. Tuck in the legs. Tuck in the legs. We're going to put the head just like so. And then tuck in the legs like that. These will become the heels. You can see right there. And that is one leg of Voltron. You get a trap door over here up his butt that the leg's going to go into. There you go for that. Yellow lion. Tuck everything in. Take this crap off. Oh, son of a bitch. Turn this just like that. Tuck in his legs. One under the back. Tuck everything in. Take this off. Just like so. And flop the tail in. And there you go for another leg. So now here we go for the more sound effects. I'm going to turn it on. And we're going to put Voltron's leg in.
Yellow lion, leaping into action.
There you go. Now we're going to do blue lion.
Blue lion coming in.
And there you go for that. Now he is a bit top heavy, so it's going to be a little weird. There we go. Click that in. Click that in. There you go. And there you go for his feet. Green lion. Again, tuck everything in. Tuck everything in. Flip the tail in. Flip the tail in. Flip the tail in. As best as you can. Tuck in the arms. And there you go for green lion. Flip out this tab. And there you go. We're going to snap that in.
Yep.
Set to go, kid.
And we're going to do the red lion.
Ready to form Voltron. Activate interlocks. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega Busters are go. Form feet and legs.
And there we go for Voltron. Very big and bulky. For the most part, he stands up on his own. These ratchets, or these on his actual knees, I would have liked to see a little bit tighter. If you were to get these separately, there is a screw over here that you're able to tighten. But on this one, there is no screw. So as you can see, it's a bit loose on it. It does have a soft ratchet, but it is a soft ratchet. I would like to have seen it bend at here. not at here. But take a look at some of the detail. This is Voltron put together quite nicely. Looking very Voltron-y. And he does look good. He is freaking huge. There are the feet. You can rotate these around. They can kick out that far. Can't kick that back that far. Kick out that much. You get double jointed knees. So that is quite nice. Ankles can go up and down. A little bit of side to side. Taking a look at the arms. Can go out that far. As far as going back, you're going to have to move this. They can only go back that far. And then you could go out that far. You get a bicep rotation. A little under 90-degree bend at the bicep. And you do have wrist rotation and can open up. No waist rotation, obviously. Head can turn around, all the way around. Flop it open. Can look up and down that far. And there you go for Voltron. Now, as far as holding his accessories, you get this tab right here. It's going to go inside the lion mount. There's a tab on the inside. And there you go for holding his sword. And holds it quite well. And then he could also hold his shield. Same thing. There's a tab. Stand up. Come on. There you go. Look alive, Voltron. Look alive. And then you get the tab over here for his shield that will just floop into his hand. And there you go for his shield. And there you got Voltron all transformed. And for the most part, he looks pretty cool. Not quite the most stable thing in the world to have stand. As you can see right there, he's already wanting to lean forward. Lean back there, guy. There you go. Voltron fully formed in all his glory and looking quite nice with everything. As you can see, lights up.
Kids, talk to me. Are you hurt? No, I can handle it. We've got to hang on somehow.
I trust you, Keith.
And if you want storage, you could probably put everything on here. Just to store everything along his body. If you wanted to do that, you get ports everywhere. Whatnot. And as far as these, there really is no place to store all of these. But everything else you could put elsewhere if you want to find a spot for it. And just put things anywhere you want. Over here. And there you go for weapon storage. He's all armored up with some extra firepower. So there you go, Voltron 40th anniversary. This is the actual pack that comes with everything in one package. Very nice. Thank you guys for joining me here on Prime Energon. This was a long review, Jesus. And I will see you next time here on the channel. Peace.